Today we're talking about the second volume of the Netflix reboot Unsolved Mysteries, so let's get started. Real cases of perplexing disappearances, shocking murders, and paranormal encounters fuel this gripping revival of the iconic documentary series. Just a quick thanks for stopping by my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Just a few months ago, Unsolved Mysteries aired on Netflix, a revival of the classic documentary series, which had the host of Robert Stack. This was a pure documentary series that had no host. It had a combination of real footage and interviews and reenactments to tell mysteries that were, well, unsolved. We had 6 episodes for Volume 1, and Volume 2 has another 6 episodes. Like the first volume, this has a combination of mysteries of people that have been murdered, people that have gone missing, people have broken out of jail. It all feels very similar to that first volume. There is one episode in here that really got to me, and now as a parent, I think it just hurt me a lot more. And that was the last episode where there were 2 young children that were taken from a park. They were taken from that park months from each other, and it was the same day, it was the same park, same place that the people had lived in. And I got really emotional thinking of my own daughter and my own son being taken from me. I just got really emotional watching that series. You can feel the emotions from the people that are being interviewed as they are discussing what had happened, and the hope that they have was really just deep and emotional within that episode. And each episode we did get where people are being interviewed of people that have gone missing or people that have been killed. It's all really heartbreaking to watch. The series definitely does a good job of explaining the mysteries and setting up the mysteries and having interviews, reenactments to really make you understand what had happened and why it is so important for them to solve the mystery. Some of them are just so crazy that these things had happened. One episode towards the end, and you could watch them really in any order. One episode towards the end, a man had killed a woman in an alley and went to jail for his crime. And for being good in prison years later, he was taken to a mall to do Christmas shopping, and the prison guards let the prisoners just walk off on their own and do the shopping by themselves in the mall without any supervision. And he escaped, and they couldn't find him, and he bounced around the country as they were looking for him. Why? Why did that ever happen? And the things that had happened are just so baffling, and it's so bizarre at times that certain things like this had happened. The people that they do interview are upset over what had happened, and it's all justified. From the murders to the missing people cases, you feel for the people and you want the mysteries to be solved, and then you're just thinking to some of them, like, this is so crazy that it hasn't been solved. And what makes it even worse is that the possibility of it never being solved. That what really gets to me and makes me really think, like, the young children, they may never be found. They may be living some different states and not even know who they really are. And it's so crazy to me that things like this happen, not only with these 6 episodes, but just in life in general. I don't know. I think about it often. It scares me sometimes and saddens me that the world is like this. And the show definitely captures the realistic tone of it and the truth all behind it. Now, like for Volume 1, I mentioned that I did not watch the original series with Robert Stack. And there were a few revivals throughout the years. I never watched those either. I think having no host allows for the series, at least with this new Netflix series. I don't know, I haven't watched the previous ones. But with the new Netflix series, I think it allows for it to really focus on the case and not the host and the setup and the opening credits and the stylish moments surrounding the host and whatever. I think it allows for it to get right to the mystery and really focus on it and provide what had happened, the setup, and urging people to help out. Each episode varies in time. Some are like 35, 36 minutes, and some are just a little bit longer than that. But each episode, I was just glued to the screen, wanting to know more about the case, and I just got emotional many times. Like, I didn't cry or anything. I just, it gets to me that some of these cases just won't ever be solved, and it's sad that people have gone through with this. And the Netflix show, captures those full emotions with interviews and reenactments and just telling the story. There's a wide variety of different episodes, like an episode about Washington insider murder, tsunami spirits lighting the lake, and stolen kids. That's one thing I liked about Volume 1 is the wide variety of different cases, paranormal or real. And I found each episode to either be interesting or heartbreaking. My emotion was all over the place with this series. I really do enjoy watching Unsolved Mysteries, and like I said for Volume 1, I would love to go back and watch the original series. I haven't got around to it, Corona and being at home and doing other things. Eventually I would like to get to it, but for right now, Unsolved Mysteries Volume 2, the new one on Netflix, really good. I like how it's structured. I like the cases that are brought forth and urging to solve the mysteries and the real interviews and the reenactments. It just feels emotional, and it's all true, and it gets to the truth and gets to the heavy moments right away. And that's one thing I liked about Volume 1. And it's essentially just another 6 episodes of that same structure. It doesn't really feel any different than just having it separated by 2 different volumes months apart. I'm going to go ahead and give Unsolved Mysteries Volume 2 a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Unsolved Mysteries Volume 2. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming videos. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.